Good afternoon. It is November 17th, 2020, and here is what I saw today. So prices overnight trended down. Mack in his mid-morning email said it was a spike in channel, so I guess I don't know if he's referring to this spike up and channel down. I would guess that's what he's referring to. So prices remained within the overnight highs and lows for the most part all day. They came down here, overshot the lows, and came up here and overshot the highs. But you played today like a range, and if you did that, you'd be doing just fine. So let's take a look at these trades. I didn't see too much. Maybe I missed a couple, but we'll check it out. Right. Okay, so here's the channel that we were working with from the overnight, early morning. So this was very interesting to start the day. Right before the open, we had an overshoot of this channel, and I didn't see that. But all I saw was this nice second entry signal bar, closed below the EMA. It's off the trend line, but I didn't spot this overshoot because my trend line was drawn thicker. And shout out to Taylor the Trader from the forum. This goes with what the feedback that he gave me before, because my channel was off this low, and I was thinking that this was a midline, but this has the most touches. I would say that this is actually the bottom of the channel. Overshoot usually leads to a break, and right here, that's exactly what I did. But I entered like up here because I came in after this signal bar. So I was like, oh, I'm getting a better entry. So I entered up here, and the trade did work out for me, but that is a time where a second entry would have failed. And if you saw this overshoot, you'd probably be hesitant to take this. Anyway, prices make leg up after the break, and you get this double test. I marked this as aggressive, but it is a double test. The signal bar isn't great, and it closes above the opening price, but I figured we haven't made a move to a new low yet after this channel line break, and this double test. I think that's really all my reasoning was it's a double test, and we haven't made a move to a new low. So you get this trade, and you get, I don't know how many points out of this before you get stopped out, like almost 6 points. I marked this one too as like a high or low, and yeah, this is aggressive, especially after this big move down. But I figured that once it breaks above here, there will be some trapped longs, and that actually wouldn't be the case because I don't think you would have gotten the full point. 98.25, 97.25. Yeah, that'd be about a 4-tick failure. Yeah, that would be a 4-tick failure. Oh, no, 3. That would only get you 3 ticks. But I went high above this one because it's like a higher low, and it looked like prices were going to range. This is the overnight lows. But that's aggressive. That's definitely aggressive, especially after this big move down. I figured it's also an attempt at a new low. I think maybe I should not mark that. I'm going to take that off. And then you kind of get this channel working down for a little bit. This is like a first entry. So here you get like a second entry, failed second entry long. So I don't know if, and you might actually have this trend line by then, because you draw it off of these little bars right here. So that's like a second entry, a failed second entry long, almost. It actually might be, yeah, it is a failed second entry long. So there's a failed second entry long. I'm going to mark that. I'll put that up here. Okay, and this just looks like a second entry short, and it's off the trend line. Beautiful bearish signal bar, and it looks like we're going lower here. Prices are within this channel. I did take that. Or no, I did not take that. I came in after that. I took those first 3 trades I marked, and yeah, I don't think I should have taken this one. This is very aggressive. But I did reason that, it broke lower. So these people are going short here. They're going to get hit. They're going to get marked. So those people might have to exit. And these people are probably just taking their profits, and that's why it bounces back up to the EMA. So anyway, you get this, what appears to be a second entry short, first entry, second entry, but it's actually just a first entry. But it's off the EMA, off the trend line, and then prices come down here and they start moving up. Okay, I forgot to put my descriptions next to all my arrows, so hopefully I can figure all these out quickly. This is just the first entry, but I just figured it looks like this why did I mark this? Let's see. It's off the midline. Could be, oh, okay, because I had this line, this blue line drawn as the short-term trend line. It's off the short-term trend line. If it breaks above the overnight lows, I figured a bunch of shorts would be trapped. And yeah, I could have rode this up for the rest of the day. And then I really like this trade that I took. Okay, this is a second entry long on an engulfing bar, so this is a failure. I knew there would be trapped shorts below this bar. This bar was looking bearish its whole time. Price is it's a second entry. Oh, it's actually, I didn't see that. It's actually a first entry, second entry, third entry. I figured people went short beneath this. I saw this go lower and then start to move higher. So I knew that there would be trapped shorts above this. So I put my stop right there. And yeah, definitely got filled. Got filled quickly. And then prices, it looked like a spike in channel. It looked like there were multiple spikes, like a mini spike in channel. I'll have to hear what Mack has to say about that. He might not even mention it, but this looks like a spike in channel, and then it looks like another spike in channel up here. So I marked this as aggressive, a failed second entry short. It's far from the EMA though. That's why I marked that as aggressive. First entry, second entry, failed second entry short. So I marked that. Another mini spike in channel is what I said. And then I got a nice trade off here where prices started ranging up here near, I think that's yesterday's close. You get a counter trend break, nice signal bar back into the range. I put my stop up there and yeah, I got filled. And then you have this, I marked this as aggressive. It's a failed second entry short, first entry, second entry, and it's also a breakout pullback. So I don't take breakout pullbacks, but you might take that because it's a failed second entry short. And then if you're thinking that prices hit a high up here, you might take this on a lower high. But I didn't take that. Okay, and then we get this move. Mack does say that measured moves don't typically work well on range days. But you measure it, you come over here, and it went above that couple ticks, maybe a point. So we go over the overnight highs, make this high. Prices start ranging a bit. Get a first entry, failed second entry long. It's also a second entry short, first entry, second entry. So I don't think I took this, but I would definitely. Oh yeah, I did take this. So I would definitely take this. It's both a failed second entry long and a second entry short. You'll notice most of your best entries, they come when you have multiple factors making it a good trade. There's also room to scalp out before the EMA. Then you get a double top over here, like lined with this, with a nice signal bar. So I would take that. I didn't see it, but I would take that. Let's see. It's I wouldn't say it's a first or second entry because there's just a bunch of chopping up going around here. And then yeah, so we get this measure move, and now prices are selling off. So shout out to Taylor the Trader for his feedback today in the forum, and I welcome any feedback. I'd like to discuss the feedback with you. So I hope everyone had a good day, and I'll make another video tomorrow.